Hello, making profit in poultry with this high cost of or high rising cost of feed is very difficult. Agribusiness, especially poultry and livestock farming, is often seen as a profitable venture. However, not all farmers manage to achieve success in the industry. There are many reasons why some farmers struggle or even fail to make profit despite their efforts. In this video, we will explore the top 10 reasons why some farmers may not see the financial return they expect in poultry and livestock agribusiness. Understanding these pitfalls can help you avoid common mistakes and boost your productivity. I pray that you will take these tips into consideration. Let's go there after this break. You are highly welcome. If this is your first time of coming across this particular channel, where we give you all the tips to run your poultry and agribusiness profitably and lucratively, you are in the right place. You are welcome to the poultry family. Please subscribe right now if you have not done that, and tap the bell notification button so that you get notified anytime I release an interesting topic like this or update on this particular content. And at the end of this particular video, you find it very interesting and educative, please do well to give it a thumb up. Like this video, comment, share. Tell me your thoughts, whatever you think about this particular topic. Drop it on the comment section. Let's discuss further. Or if you are finding it difficult to make profit also, tell me on the comment section and I will guide you more, because this content wants to be too extensive. So we'll discuss the rest on the comment section. 10 reasons why farmers may not make profit in poultry and livestock agribusiness. Number 1, poor farm management. Successful poultry and livestock farming requires effective management on daily operations, including feeding schedules, health monitoring, and record keeping. Poor management can lead to inefficiencies and total losses. Number 2 is lack of financial planning. Many farmers fail to create a solid financial plan before starting their operations. Some start because they have seen their friends' farm growing big and popular in the town, and they are very enthusiastic about the operation and they want to go into the business. Some want to use the farm as a show off so that they will call their friends to come and see my investment. Some even bring their in-laws right from far another region for them to come and see what I'm doing to keep their daughter happy. Perhaps you have gone into this business, you don't have that zeal, you don't have that connectivity, you don't have that connection with livestock. It is likely you may not succeed in the business. I'm not praying against it, it's just a fact. I've been in the business for the past 3 decades. I know what I'm telling you. You must have that strong zeal. Many farmers fail due to this particular reason. Many don't make any plan at all. They don't make any solid plan before starting the operations. Because without proper budgeting for feed, veterinary care, labor, and other expenses, you may quickly run into financial difficulties. And at the same time, you may even run to your friends and neighbors to ask for financial help. Some of them will even tell you, did I send you? You may even run to your financial institution to loan you money. They may fail you also. So you have to make sure there is appropriate financial budget before you go into the operation. And this budget can only be done by a professional, one who has been in the field for years. He will guide you on what you need and what you don't need, and what you spend and what you may not spend. Next one is improper feeding practices. Overfeeding, underfeeding, wasting of feed, or using poor quality feed can significantly impact animal health and growth. This leads to increased costs and lower profitability due to poor performance and high mortality rates. When you lose one bird alone, assuming you buy a day-old broiler at the cost of 800 naira, spend about 6 kg of feed. A 6 kg of feed now, assuming you are buying 1 kg, 1,000, which is equivalent to $1. Now multiply it before you finish, before the market stage of your poultry, you already hitting 7,000 naira. Now at the end, you lose that particular bird. You have lost complete 7,000 from that particular operation to mortality. Next one is ignoring biosecurity measures. Yes, this is a very serious issue, and many farmers are not even taking it into consideration at all. They think that poultry is a cinema hall. They think that poultry is a football match or a football field where you bring in your friends, neighbors, and relatives to come and watch how the chickens are eating. No, it's not done like that. Poultry are highly susceptible to diseases and infections. They're not like human beings. They don't bath, they don't take medications on daily basis, and they don't even take most of the precautions you do as a human being. They don't need. Do you know that someone who is suffering from viral attack in his farm can wear the same clothes or touch some of his birds and enter your environment? The wind alone will carry the infections from his body and infect your poultry birds. Because I know most of you don't even take this into consideration. That is why you are finding it difficult. You are spending huge amount of money in medication and other poultry drugs and biosecurities because of inadequate biosecurity measure. Diseases can spread rapidly on farm if biosecurity measures are not strictly followed. Farmers who neglect biosecurity protocols risk losing entire flock or herds, leading to substantial financial loss and even health challenges, because there's a kind of loss you have in your poultry farm. In fact, you find yourself in one of the best hospitals. Let's leave that for the next day. Lack of market research. Many farmers produce poultry and livestock without understanding their target market, without knowing what customers want or how to reach out to them. You don't do that in poultry business, because once that poultry matures for sale and you don't sell them that period of time, they start consuming your profit. Most of the times they will even consume it to the extent that you borrow money to feed them, to sustain them if there is no market for it. That's why you must make sure you know what your consumers need, the environment where you are, what they need, and when to sell and whom to sell. They struggle to sell their products at profit prices because there is no market research before going into the operation. High cost of input is another one. Rising cost of feed, medications, and farm supplies can eat into your profit. Farmers who don't find ways to reduce or manage these costs may see their margins shrink, affecting their bottom line. That's why we developed probiotics for you. This probiotics helps you to conserve your feed and at the same time give your poultry and livestock animals 100% support of their immune system, so that you will not be spending regular on medications and other drugs, because biosecurity do what? Supports their immune structure. If you need something like that, please drop it in the comment section. I will guide you on how to get a very good biosecurity, probiotic, and organic extract that will help you to keep your poultry birds regularly healthy, so that you will not be spending on all these drugs, synthetic medications that are very expensive. We'll meet on the comment section. Over-reliance on single income stream is another issue. You need to diversify. You need to create more income sources, even from that same poultry and livestock business. Diversification is key in farming. Relying on just one income source, such as selling live animals, can risk your investment. Highly risky. Farmers who don't explore multiple income streams like selling manure, eggs, or processed products miss out on additional profit opportunities from poultry farming. I know many farmers, they give out their poultry droppings to the workers. Yes, you are a very good Father Christmas, but we make huge amount of money that even take most of our daily costs, take care of our daily costs in the farm, that even pay workers. Failure to monitor animal health regularly. That is a very serious issue. If you don't monitor the animals, you must. I know of a farmer who called me that as he was cleaning the poultry house this night or this morning, she discovered something and she called me immediately without wasting time. That prompt action alone helped her to safeguard those birds, because I told her what to do immediately and she did it within 24 hours. She called me back that everything is cleared because she took prompt action. Spread of disease in the poultry pen is very fast, like electric speed. Most especially if it's viral infection, all of them will just catch up immediately and you start spending on medications. Remember that it's very difficult to cure viral infection. You can only manage them till maturity. Assuming it comes at the early stage, how will you manage it? Maybe from 2 weeks. Now you are going to have almost 6 weeks to manage viral infection. Before then, you start losing most of your birds, and at the same time, most of you may not even continue the business any longer. This particular number 9 is very important. Lack of investment in technology. We are succeeding here today because we took time to reinvest our little profit by then into technology. We can hatch our birds, we can produce our feed, we have our own medications. So most of all these things you spend huge amount of money buying, we don't buy it here. So everything goes into profit. Now, most of the waste you generate from your house and even the waste your neighbors generate and send into the bush, you can gather it from them because you have the technology to convert them into feed. Most of you consider the initial investment in those equipment without considering the advantage or the overall, that is long-term advantage they would get from those machines. Yes, the cost of buying that machine or equipment may be very high, but what they're going to help you to conserve will be 10 or 100 times of the total investment. I gave somebody an example with energy saving bulb. The cost of energy saving bulb in Nigeria ranges up to 300 to 400 naira, whereas normal bulb is about 80 to 100 to 200 naira. But do you know that those energy saving bulbs in a day alone will save energy of more than that particular bulb? If you are using car economy fuel consumption machines, only 100 kilometers you run with that car will help you to even cover the costs. That is how it is applicable in this poultry or four-legged business. You invest money and buy this equipment for producing their feed. Then you have cassava peel, you have grasses within your compound, you have plantain and banana stems. Some of your neighbors even push the banana and plantain stems. You fight with them for pushing them into your own side of your house without knowing that they are just dropping money for you. Because if you have these machines, you only thresh them and use them to formulate their feed. That can reduce the cost of over 25% of the total investment in that feed, and even drop the cost of corn. Corn is very expensive, and you can use that cassava peel. You can still use that plantain and banana stem, well fermented and processed, and cut down the cost of corn alone. That will give you, assuming you have 1,000 birds, even if you don't gain everything within that period, within 1 year or 2 years, you have already covered the cost of investing in that technology. How do you see that? But we start asking, hi, this is too expensive, this machine is very costly, without knowing that the production of that machine and acquiring that machine into your farm will help you to drop the cost. Here now, we don't buy chicken, we don't buy the old chicks, and we don't buy feed. So you see, All the whole thing, you are crying, feed. We don't cry it here because we have the machines all around us. We have the extruder, we have the hatchery equipment, we have the feed processing, we have both grinding, mixer and others. Even the threshing machines that will help us to thresh this. And we also have the farm where these plants are planted. So you are crying for feed, we don't cry for feed. Here we are laughing. Even the more the feed go higher, we even enjoy better because we go to the market, our own product will be cheaper than your own. So why don't you invest in technology? Why don't you reinvest that little profit into acquiring these machines and get the best from it? Because you have almost all these raw materials within your household. The only thing that you don't have the machine to convert them into feed. So this lack of modern technologies like automated feeders and waterers, feed processing machines can increase efficiency and reduce labor cost. Farmers who avoid investing in technology may find themselves at a competitive disadvantage with higher operation costs. Take it or leave it. This is the real truth. The next one is poor record keeping. Accurate record of expenses, sales, and animal performance are very important. Please make sure you understand the financial aspect of your business. Monitor the health of your farm animals. Farmers who fail to keep good records may miss important insights and make uninformed decisions leading to profit loss. Please, if you found this video very interesting and insightful, please hit the subscribe button right now. This is the right time for you to do it, most especially for new viewers. I hope you have done that. Please, this will help you to stay updated with more tips and advice on poultry and livestock farming, and most especially agribusiness in general. Don't forget to give this video a thumb up, share it with fellow farmers, and leave a comment below with your thoughts on experiences on this particular high cost of feed. We love hearing from you. Farming can be a rewarding business, but it requires careful planning, management, and an understanding of potential challenges. So by avoiding all these common mistakes, you can increase your chances of running a profitable poultry or livestock farm. Thank you for watching, and be sure to check out other videos for more helpful farming tips. I remain your humble servant till I come your way with another interesting topic, loading very soon. Don't go away.